I know that he leaves behind a legacy of inspiring a lot of kids to love knowledge.
A legacy that will live on in the millions of people who watched Alex Trebek for more than 3 decades. Tonight we are remembering a legendary host who launched a game show into worldwide fame. Hello everybody and thanks for joining us. I'm Tracy Carlos. Alex Trebek died early this morning at the age of 80, but during his 37 seasons as host of Jeopardy, he made an impact on countless people who competed, including several from right here in Northeast Ohio. News 5's Emily Hamilton talked to a former champion about his legacy.
What is a legacy?
He really was a guy who touched a lot of people's lives, even ones he never met. He's irreplaceable.
Jeopardy announcing Sunday morning that Alex Trebek died at home surrounded by family and friends after battling stage 4 pancreatic cancer for a year and a half.
It does sort of feel like losing almost like a member of the family because he's in your living room for 30, 35 years.
As tributes to the quiz show legend pour in from around the world, trivia buff Stephen Oppenheim recalls his 2 appearances on the show in early 2019.
Being only 15 or 20 feet apart from Alex, seeing the big board, that you've seen your whole life. I'll always remember what he was saying to me, the enjoy it, Steve-O. Steve-O was on this like a shot, and that just rings through my head sometimes.
Oppenheim says Trebek influenced his love for studying from the time he was old enough to read.
The whole game show boom definitely wouldn't have happened without Jeopardy. That became, America's favorite quiz show.
But in 37 years on TV, Oppenheim says daily doubles and big wins aren't the most impactful treasures Trebek leaves behind.
I think for so many people like me, that was Jeopardy. We grew up watching it with my dad pretty much every night.
But instead, Trebek's unmatched ability to heal and unite families.
And I think that a lot of families that wouldn't otherwise have spent so much time together, huddled around the TV after dinner.
And while they weren't in the front row, after his $35,000 victory, Oppenheim paid tribute to the 2 people who encouraged his love for the quiz show.
I remember in that moment being overwhelmed and I was pointing to the sky for my parents because both my parents passed away when I was a teenager.
So what is a legacy?
Nobody's going to be able to fill the shoes that Alex left, and it just leaves a huge void because there's going to be nobody who just owns the show like he did. He is Jeopardy.
Emily Hamilton, News 5.